For there, and you're about to shoot you, Miss.
Hello, me ding Ediswella. A banner man who assembled dear, and yes, sometimes I told you or say it's nas near drink you.
And you may day, it may say for you when you're not to do. The men see and who been your pa dead any day in a yebish and yes, young.
So we talked about goal setting. In the day, you baka entrepreneurship asem. Yen abugofo, why you ready? You done you won't kakre bi na yaba. Yes, you may not here do. Okay, yasanaba. Aye she jumezi. In the day, them makeno. Last week you can't goal setting. Them obeya ye be hye ye na kwan ni ye. Ye zinzama go to 2 year ama afia ye remain zama things will not take us by surprise. Etasa maka show the fantana ze kana fa bro fan kan onye do. Into things will not take us by surprise. Into ye can't goal setting. In the ye baka entrepreneurship. Them obeya de ye mesiafi. Oye mesiafa asam ye baka nende. Osande imesafo na ye ken achasen ye wa ye no dodo ye do so pass ni menyimfon nti ye baka mrosa ba ya imesiafo ye ni sikasam obokwa kan ama ya mba magi bebre mfi menyimfo no ana menfo anyi menya adwena mesiafo ye taji skapa ye pesikaje wose monica bi ofan moni ti ze nizin sikaka ho besie bia nizin sikaka ho de mintina ho akonya de ye to nsafa ye ne sister bi ono zo wa wi atado mukada wa wi atado ti do onyim hunyimzi otase imbroso be ya ye benya sika de mbesiafo mtinne enyumbi sika samna na yerbaka intimen sember no yen sister wa hade yen guest for the day intina kasa be any introduction nizi no oyedo inti yezinete osane after the show ye be test anisu wa hade inti akwaba Jenny inti bobuzin na chain edwuma potia ezi sheye na bogofo. Yeah, so your name and
so you have to pardon me because I don't really speak good Chi, so I'll be doing a lot of English and then my able panels will be
sure.
So, okay, my name is Jennifer Jifai Boy. The name of my brand is Dream Cakes and More.
Okay.
Yeah, we are basically into cakes, pastry, desserts, and then anything flour, egg, sugar, we are there.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Also, offended Jennifer Jifa. So, what kind of Jifa name baby of you know? Set us into let us pardon her in the bro from the also kakra but mama ho ye wa ha fancy mo ma church show mo sister so oba tree obi be say tree or more tree version no into Jennifer yen sembin ye can entrepreneurship in your view what is it about?
Well, it's just what we all know, whether from JHS or SHS, as an owner of a business or someone who owns a business and takes all the risks that comes along with the business.
Okay.
Until I started this, I never really understood that risk thing. It is it is so real. Like, no, the definition doesn't really come with profit from the onset. Okay. It's like bears the risks of the business. So that is all entrepreneurship is. It's about you own a business, you bear the risks. When the profit comes to you, enjoy the profit. But most of the time from the beginning, it is just risk bearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Risk bearing. And risk bearing, I can't know tree. Risk bearing.
Risk bearing. I can make us will take a risk. But it's more or less like a challenge.
Okay.
At all. So that when you say but who to one amount. So it's a risk. Yes, I say lotto. Lotto, two things. Either say obedi and I will. And so still go for try. And then the channels to channel they say lotto na buy in diverse forms because we go for so now we are getting different levels and the forms of lottery. Nina na so munio mucha. But now my person me dey kind stand there now say you can entrepreneurship most of the time say it is for you can me entrepreneur they say any first and as a self-employed. Okay. One away with you man. It is your kind chances are obe nyamfaso and I say obe boka. But we what take you bold steps say go and go me wom. So you want to do something for yourself. A idea one kasa oyama bosome and I say na watching no. Ubenya bibia free more and one also the digital. Okay. And
fine. And the topic was supplementing your income as a woman. Supplementing your income as a woman. And it said, I'm not linking it with entrepreneurship. Is it really necessary that for women we're supposed to supplement? And why the need to supplement our income?
I said it depends on the kind of job you are doing.
Okay.
Some jobs are there that pay so good, so well. Like, hey, anything can even happen in the near future. What if that job is no more? And you have to now be on your own or start afresh. What do you do? So I think it is important if you have the passion or you have something you are passionate about, but that is not your career choice. You find yourself in a different career, but you have something you are passionate about and you feel like you can add that to your profession or whatever you are doing and still have time for both, so you don't stress or overstress yourself. Why not? I think it is necessary. Because who doesn't like money?
Not just empty. Because I other jobs, side jobs, the supplement.
Side chicks. Okay.
Side
chicks, no. A year na nkasa wo ho. But e kofa probia anu maybe abesha side chick.
No supplement.
In the side job, side chick.
It's most of the times the or talent and our exhibiting in a form to serve society as a job. Until like she was saying, enye bibia what should I come interview and I say what should I could say baby your interest is so you are formally employed ejuma but him says send a system na yen enye ejuma wope and away. So what is available is what you get yourself involved in. And say near available now that one gives you stress on another level. Now you want to do something ebema wa feel okay. Now you get that satisfaction you want, then you engage in the side job. So send your odi kai enya idea oye edi obre aba ho so and I say oye na atake you moon but in pimpi ni yebesha people rather invest more in their.
That is what I was about to say.
Yes.
Because as I said, who knows what will happen in the near future to the current, and there is no job. If I had gotten a job, I'm not sure I would have been doing this cake then. It was never part of my dreams.
No, but you pursued it because at least there was an interest.
Yeah, there was an interest. My mom is actually a home econs teacher. So like growing up, there were recipe books at home, reading through and then practicing, filling and stuff. But it wasn't something I intended doing. What I really wanted to do was like go to like be a media person, that a presenter, an actress. That was where my passion was. But after national service, 1 year after national service, no job. It's really stressful. Like
interpret the anya home econs school.
No.
I was it
business.
It was a business. Business na work a cake. There be na say eco school na e business that. You dey ever be accountant and a bank manager and that is what we know. It's a bank. And I mean, business is a cake or Tuesday on for business.
Now, one tongue.
I'm not saying
There's buying, there's
selling. What's
So
buying?
you are there.
There's a transaction.
Money, yes.
No, but basically, you know, you are there to
Yeah.
just manage somebody who is, you know, into that business. Nipa no no ye. Now what about managing this kind of man? But there, I want as a business person,
My
cake
first
and
degree is I have a Bachelor of Education, Business Management.
Okay.
And then my second degree, Master of MEd, Master of Education, Business Studies.
Business.
And now Master of Philosophy, Business Management Education. So it's like it's around that. That's what I was saying. Well, the presenter thing didn't work, so the next available one was teaching. We all thought, oh, go to the teachers training, go to nursing training. After that, government will give you a job. That is the perception that we all have.
Into satisfaction, no, you don't really get it. That's job satisfaction is not there actually.
For
Because
now,
it was not an option.
For now, because I'm still like I'm in my second year, MPhil second year, so thesis. So let's say because I'm still in school, in quotes. So I'm not really feeling the rush or the need. And thank God some of us do have parents
Okay,
who provide.
Ebusia for more saying there. Yakoba, Jennifer Bakache, Rosa, a business, or be a business. Eco costing, one, never we no auto cake. Yako break up, yaba, or Baba can want some chain.
Hello, Nidin Ediswella. Eba ne ma ho asem dia. Enya sometimes I told the boy say yetina se ne yedwendwen ye ho.
Enyimde, emesiafo ye wo ye no dodo a. Dementi ehwo behia pa de ne dan nyina ye behia ne yezi ye ho nkomo.
Ye issues ne de dozo. Efri fie, ekwa edwumem, ekwa asore.
Die na wo pese ye nka ho asem ma wo. Eya po mu den, za ofa ye na abrabon ho, za ofa ye na namuntu ho. Efie nsensem, sikasem, edien be mampemu agro. Ni na ye ka ho asem ma wo.
Ensane santi na shi dwumedie na aba ama emma no. Ememe, amore mfi mo so mo de ewom.
Yeto nsafo de enye ne betena shi dwumezi no do na yezi ye ho nkomo ama ye na abrabọ no wetumpon
yetena sese ma edidi ye ho nkomo efa aware ho yedidi ye ho nkomo efa yesikasem ho yetena se ayesan so adwendwen ye ho kwan befa so abatan obetumi amare wejuma ene wo fie
shisho oye the shisho
she
the ladies chat room. It's all about us.
Hi, my name is Nana Ifa Obing.
I am Dr. Aduma Jumofoko.
Munyaba Ajwa Hinene.
You're Michael Teji Soto.
If I had malaria, would you talk to me? Would you play with me? If I had diabetes, would you talk to me? Would you eat with me? What if I had hypertension? Would you socialize with me? Then why is it that if I have HIV, you wouldn't do any of these with me?
HIV is yare, it is a 3D yare, it is a mujabroso, it is a kokram, it is a yabiara. And until a here, so will be HIV is yarea. Yet it's a so one so ana empo. Your bonny bay, ana your bonny eating money.
People living with HIV/AIDS are just like you and me. So why do you judge?
They need the same love and care and affection that you and I need.
The Piashan crying. Nanya Yakase pane say, what a pipe boy ever tanachi.
And how many panwa trans at Chelwin J was under Yabanotono, Ninianum, Nadoff one pool, Nemum Wabian.
Unfair treatment and stigmatization against persons living with HIV/AIDS is just enough to kill them.
Say no to stigmatization. It could be you.
Join us as we discuss these and more on Fast. Fast, showing soon on Ocean One TV.
Okay, ebusiafo ya ba Jennifer also your business or school. Business na make a business or your accountant as a bank never there cut na condition bo. No, I don't know kwasha phone no. Na cake. So she's going to tell us about how she ended up doing the cake thing. Jenny, cake na end na a Saturday to cake.
I don't really have like a story like
okay,
but unemployment.
Okay.
That was the first thing because I told her I bake.
Okay.
Like, but it was just like
oh my minutes no
because she was a home econs teacher, so the books around, so it wasn't something I had any dreams of, like any it wasn't something I had dreams of becoming. I never dreamt of becoming a baker. No. So after national service, no job, you were in the house for like some 1 year, still doing some gala around. And I said, no, Charlie, I think I have to just go with this. And because I used to bake, some people were baking for me, but I wasn't designing the cakes. I just baked the normal naked cakes and then people buy and stuff. So I decided to go and then polish up.
Okay.
So I went to one very good lady, LC Temptations. That was where I polished up from. And she actually also kind of like motivated me because she actually went to Harvard Business School and she's baking. Yes. Wow. So her story actually motivated me. I was like, come on, this is someone who has gone like higher, and yet still she's following. Thank you. She's following her passion.
Yes.
And she doesn't care. Okay, because most people in society look down on this kind of jobs. They think it is reserved for some kind of people like those who cannot do well academically. They are supposed to do this handy stuff like. But it's not so. People are making so much money, and if you hear the qualifications some people have, and yet still they are doing this type of jobs, you'll be very, very, very surprised. So for me, that was it. It was the unemployment years, and then I decided to just do this. Let me just be doing this. When something comes, then maybe I'll shift. But from the look of things,
even something came, you didn't even take it, I'm sure.
From the look of things, maybe if the money is good, I might take it to supplement.
Okay.
But not to totally leave it.
It's aban fashion yenya. Say ewe juma, ebia aban ako school, me a nurse. No professional, abanu tia work out there nurse. But aban fashion na bese nenya there a nurse na bia pede ye bibi foforo so akam. Mfaso beze bi wo hobia.
For me, I said the money. Thank you.
The money.
Why are you supplementing?
Are you sure the money? I don't agree. The money.
And then selling your talent or selling whatever you have.
Fine, if that one. I think satisfaction is key.
You think someone was earning so much in his or her job? You even think about
you
your
know
passion.
That, like you are saying, say skills job is not for those who are not academically good
inclined.
Yes, in the same way, obi wo honoma wa achieve bibia, he or she is paid well, yet only satisfaction.
So instead
in
of
the job,
satisfaction, I would rather call it
though.
passion, because I heard that if you are doing BB like not passion and you never thrive.
See, the
never
passion,
go on.
the satisfaction comes when you are fulfilling the passion. So for satisfaction's sake, let me venture into where my passion is. In Tebiane, this bead making cakes and other things, that is where me yet now photo and they are okay. I feel fulfilled.
Yeah, okay. And I think it's a very serious one, the passion aspect of it.
Yes.
For you
but
to get
if you
satisfied.
do not have any capital, you wouldn't really be, because what I'm doing right now, if I had a side job, I would have gone for it. Because unfortunately for some of us, our parents do not believe, like they have free mind. Come on, we are Africans. Your parents gave birth to you and they want you to be, they've drawn your path for you. Thank you. So they want you to tell that. So once you deviate, it's like you're on your own. So maybe someone might start and might have the blessing of his or her family members, and they might give the person capital and the person will just start. But if I, like where I am right now, if I should get a job, I'm still going to take it because I need that money. Let me say as seed or capital or something.
The other job will be your supplement.
Yes. So at the moment, this is.
Well.
Oh. But in as much as I think we are trying to look at supplementing our income, the main thing here is about entrepreneurship. How we can encourage somebody who is also sitting at home based on unemployment, or she's not satisfied, like Anissa said, with the job she's doing. The money also, as money aspect, it's also not coming.
There's this student, girl be a mechenazi or science. She's a medical doctor, but she's now into makeup. Yeah. And she's doing it big time. Medical doctor, profession, no one. It's amazing. Me just there on phone actually on shut down phone. Baby a free bar and what you're supposed to be doing. Now I'm making or you make a first and can make up and oil but since and it's bringing satisfaction. Sometimes, like she said earlier, it's not really about the money, but if we are actually the American Damazia,
that one is alone.
Let me use myself. I'm an entrepreneur. As I sit here, I'm an entrepreneur. I teach. That is my profession.
Okay.
But I'm towing the first line.
Okay.
Now I'm polishing, serious polishing. I'm polishing seriously. And aside that, I like to plan things. Okay. So I'm also into event planning. So if anybody brings some, because aside the cash, I enjoy doing that. Yeah. I do decor. I like to just arrange things. So that is also my part. I think the passion is also
that Obi wedding. Why the person is happy.
You are okay, satisfied. Yes, it's
not necessarily about
the money,
but if they don't pay your money.
But there are some people, the money they say is that one you can't take it out. Yeah. But there are some people who accept kakao de bemano when you are or you okay. So if you dash or if you pay 1,000, no, I can't get. Let me give you 500. Or you okay. But if you are happy,
get it for you.
That
just
is
to be happy. What you're saying is when we started, like. I'm saying when we started, I've just been baking for like professionally 2 years. Okay. But I know the beginning days, people give you monies for jobs and they themselves, they know this money they are giving to you is not good. Because they went to places before coming to you.
But they made me remember my
slash the money into like 10 and then give one part to you, like tight. That is what they give to you. But sometimes you go like, oh, Charlie, I just want to do something so that my work will be out there for people to see, or I've learned something new. So sometimes you see cakes out there, it's not worth the money that you were given, but you put in extra.
I can relate.
Just to put your work
It's almost
out
Valentine's
there.
Day. I baked one cake over the weekend, just gave it to a friend to put in her shop in case anybody. 1 pound cake. Jifa, you and I know how much. Like 1.5 thereabouts. And then I'm called to be told, say, the person wants to take it for 100 cedis. Man, drink twice. I didn't even say, let me call you back and say, give it to him. 1 pound cake for 150. But how can I sell it? I can't 80 cry now, because the thing is, I just want them to know that, yes, it's out there. And one time, what is if you are the bed?
So it wasted resources. We can go in for as side jobs.
Right now, we've talked about a lot of cakes. So cake in the baking is there.
Bead making of late too. It's coming up. Yeah, you see people do beautiful stuff with beads.
Yes,
unfortunately, I don't have any.
Oh, don't worry.
People do like bags, tissue boxes, and
even slippers.
They're really paying.
Yeah.
So
they can go into that.
Bead making, bead making, and then
artwork.
Makeup.
No, makeup is all over the place.
This will be a graduation and just go and mount a little
stand 50 cedis per person, and you see a lot of people coming.
So you can go into the makeup thing. You beads, makeup.
Artwork.
I think
artworks also.
Liquid soap, shampoo. A lot of people are also going into it.
Then basically, I think that all the extra environment.
That's what I was going to say.
You know the needs of the people, your target group, then you know what you're going to produce for them. Say you would get. We need the money. Yes comes I mean maybe because
I need to also know yes.
But then I said no. Make a credit come and see a mouse maybe because Kananga say answer no babu doing channel. No, baby, narrow budget.
Oh yes, you can say sika and sunipa, because when you get the money, your needs or your wants become more than the money that you. And Maya, you are okay with list kakrebi, but a bapena list no automatically it is sika de and sunipa. However, na passion can be bia can totality neba. You feel that even with a little, you are okay. Yes.
Oh, that's a juma be not say maybe at the end of the month, I'm 1,000. You are expected, you know that I'm going for 1,000 cedis at the end of every month. Now say, major markets in Katibi, I'm acquiring 50 cedis. I mean, that is an extra money. I am there 50 cedis in Mazabando. You know,
I know a teacher.
Use that for transportation. A
teacher in the secondary school, Madam Fubino say, once the secondary schools they acquire boarding into, she took that advantage. I think, like you said, you should look at your locality, your environment. Or she Nkola dia she taught there. So she got into it, and then there's a sandwich sobolo because so you need some other thing to top up. Or yes, sobolo na den spring rolls no ye. Or see when her daughter is going to school, she has a container and coins and out of just these things she's been selling. She keeps the money in there. So the girl just picks money from that place. She's off to school. Into a sika government they money there. No, and that's what she used to take care of the home. Petty things in the house, and that is where the supplementing of the income comes in. Because then she's not touching the sika government she's not touching on it at all.
Yeah, I keep on telling my friends that whenever I'm proud of you. I said, you're proud of me, yes. I wish I could also. You can do something.
Yes.
You go to work. What? People are so lazy in the morning. Most of them do not take breakfast before coming to work. So why don't you take it upon yourself? If it is the breakfast you buy or some cocoa seller or someone around your area, the previous day take their orders. Get something, put something together. You go very early in the morning, you go to everyone's office, you
and
do
just
your dispatch, you take your money. That's all. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with your office work.
So
but
that means early morning.
Most of this, I don't know that we feel too big, or maybe
some
people are just shy by nature. They cannot.
I think shyness is why would I be doing that? University graduates, I'm going to breakfast in teacher man.
But you know, selling too, and you'll be an agent.
Yeah.
Yes. There are some people even what are not your chichiri or rabem no that.
So jai side yani.
No, I'm don't come over boka.
Like
penny. I'm don't come over boka. There are some people naturally
they're not good with business.
Yes. It doesn't.
But
it's
just
like
you can go for something else.
Yes,
like the
but
planning
even
thing.
So I was reading something. They say get an idea. Ideas in their doors. Just looking around your locality. So okay, what can I do? Is it about even some people they love?
People are looking for people to come and wash for them Saturday. Why don't you employ these girls?
Yeah,
guys who go around to wash? You can be the coordinator. You get those people, maybe 3 girls, 2 boys. That is what they want to do. They want to do that for money. You get them, and then you be the face of, I don't know how you call it, laundry service, I guess. Home to home services. They go, they do the work. The money definitely
it comes to you and you pay them.
You pay them.
But you know all these things.
You can see of the laundry.
The idea is there, but sometimes how to execute it, and then maybe finances.
And I think that is what we have to touch.
And also another thing has to do with who individual, your strengths. We are saying get an idea. One, you have to know yourself.
Yes.
What can I do? Because the idea will be there, but you are not in the position to do it. Like you are saying, CEO of a laundry service, somebody can be good with mobilizing people to do that. But Obisu or Honoma gets the person everything. The person cannot do it. So it all boils down to you, the individual, knowing who you are, knowing your strengths, knowing the things that, so that when the ideas come, you will be Honoma with getting ideas so that people execute. Whatever you do, on to me in whatever you do, there are people like that.
Ideas
People
can also be
has
paid
to
for.
do with consultation inside them, and so the person's thing is just getting the idea, being a consultant kind of. But you know these things, our friends and our family, promoting
they won't,
because
seriously.
if me, I am the one doing consultation services, all I can do for myself as an aside job is to come up with ideas, encourage people. And my friends are coming. They will come through on official means.
And they want to have it for cheap.
That is
so
it. How do we even?
I can do. Look at decoration. I can do decoration. See, decoration, wedding decor, and charge nothing. Can you imagine?
It's
just because it's family and friends, and the people who are patronizing you,
and you feel they will sell you.
Your friend. Well, about recommend other people. It is like that. Okay, Ebusiafo, 1 minute, a few minutes. You're back.
your HIV status?
Ma check me go.
Ma check.
Ma check.
Ma check.
Ma check. Ma check.
Ma check.
Ma check.
It's simple. Check your HIV status now. All these and more on Fast. Fast, showing soon on Ocean One TV. Hi, my name is Nana Ifa Obing.
I am Dr. Aduma Jumofoko.
Munyaba Ajwa Hinene.
You're from Michael Teji Soto.
If I had malaria, would you talk to me? Would you play with me? If I had diabetes, would you talk to me? Would you eat with me? What if I had hypertension? Would you socialize with me? Then why is it that if I have HIV, you wouldn't do any of these with me?
HIV is yare etise etridi yare. Etise mojabroso. Etise kokram. Etise yare biara. Eno nti enwu hia se wobinya HIV is yare a. Yatetri yensa won so ana empo. Yebone beye ana yebone edimone.
People living with HIV/AIDS are just like you and me. So why do you judge?
They need the same love and care and affection that you and I need.
The Piashanim crying. Nanya yakese pane say, wouldn't piebo ebeta nachi.
And how many panwatras at Chel when you need J was under Yabanotono, Ninianum, Nadoff one pool, Nemum Wabian.
Unfair treatment and stigmatization against persons living with HIV/AIDS is just enough to kill them.
Say no to stigmatization. It could be you.
Join us as we discuss these and more on Fast. Fast, showing soon on Ocean One TV.
Side checks
Supplementing now. What's up?
Yeah, supplementing. I'm not saying it. We are just practicalizing it. Yeah, practical as well. In your case, supplementing. I'm asking why I feel. At the door fine. It's yes and day. For you to be able to supplement, there may be a being a sikaka credit as I come. She share ideas. She may be a etino. Now pay ideas. Maybe I won. Maybe I was a like it. Maybe I will stay Zoom. Nkofo takwe djuma wambantam nti wonaza be issue set company na offended mo sasa nhrazemo esasa hwehwe community me be able to my ya ezeba kan sika kakran ezama kana tianya nedam eti ebusia
I think say nkofo person mo join you into the MBA phone lines any jifa won na say omo ye omo frefre
eti ebusia dem enyim ni ehwe TV screen na so na yem phone numbers no Inti for them. Okay, 020 11 96 185 020 7566 185. Ebusia frey ni enzin komo. Catch and what idea? Na how we go to epede idea no oye papa. Oba So how do we make our ideas, visible? Materialize. That is a word. Materialize. Because ideas baby. I'm them say ideas of meeting some nerba idea. Nkagane sika or your mother.
I think that.
But ideas na then ideas.
Personally, I think that I just know say what the doors. I think you should start writing them down. Into benya notebook or crave or baby. The people team be audio cho. So when you be 50, 60, 70, hallelujah. But we are be editing. One can say we validate. I say, is this feasible? Make sure we able to me are correct and I ain't me correct. Nya we sure and should I nya correct? No way you free.
Okay, correct. Hello. Ebusia. Hello. Okay, yeah,
until you just write them down. Now,
okay, hello. Sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. Okay, ebusia for when you must send bia wofra wo ma TV set ne volume no onko form dem ma be able to mezi nkomo I will show when you go TV no but man ne volume no onko form ne yenzi nkomo e da se
so you write them down. You can definitely have so many ideas. But we are one case when your ideas you sit down and then go through it one after the other. We me sure locality am me what then pan me to me this yes, that is it. Now I'm be actually so by the time we na we jibe do one efrim it's kakra na be no then you try to see how feasible and how well you can manage that thing. And now you can capital business osha capital sikasem no way how much do I need to start this? Osha na door so now we need to me na now na calm down kakra as I say. And I don't think it's bad to have 2 or more.
That was what I was about to say. I was reading something earlier and they were like, you might have a lot of ideas. Don't trash everything. Look at it, which one requires the least capital? That is if you don't have that much capital. You can start with that one, then as the profit or the gains are coming in, then you start bringing those ones that, so you didn't trash them out. They are still there, but like currently you are not financially stable or sound good to execute those ones. So you start with the ones that you think you can have money to start with. Then as time goes on, you start bringing those ones into it. And I know when you read stories about, or you hear stories about all those people who are making it and like
but they are side chicks now.
With a side business. Side business. You realize that they didn't really have it on a silver platter. Like they all had to suffer from the beginning, and then maybe now things are quite well for them.
If I don't think you had it easy. Did you? Capital wise, okay. How do we get this fund?
Fortunately for me, I did my service with College of Distance Education. So during the weekends, we travel for this quiz and face-to-face invigilation. So at least I was getting some extra cash to supplement the national service allowance. So I had enough to save. I was living in my father's house. I'm still living in my father's house. So water bill, lights bill,
it's not your headache.
It's not my headache. So at least I was able to save something. So by the time I was done with my national service, I had something there. I actually paid for my first polish shop that I'm talking about. I paid for it myself, came back and then started buying my things later. We are still buying.
Yes.
We are not even halfway through our journey yet. But like am I halfway through my journey?
Why established though? Why established? Now you have to
please, so like a lot of things. So at the point you feel like you are making it, and all of a sudden there's setback. You have to take some few steps back. I don't know whether you saw my container opposite Goyle, but it's no more there.
Is it the coconut one? I saw some.
Yeah, the coconut there was actually my friend Rashid too.
Okay. It didn't.
Yeah, it didn't really.
So there are setbacks. There are setbacks in there. And the answer like yesterday, I will ideas now. What you have to do is that sonodo ideas no sonodo no ma able to my iron in the minimia. The reason apesika. Na
to me this kakra bi
enyo sika no no so answer na because sika no do na ahwem enzama ma son rem we du sika hin na motu meza supplement inwa ma ejuma na ye. Hello. Yes, good evening, sweetheart. Otundan. Okay, we are listening to you.
Okay, so myself, I'm trying to start a business, and listening to the all-female panel is really encouraged me, because I really go through a lot of fear. Because when I start, about 4-5 years, they all keep on failing, and I keep on, I've been listening, and I realize that I don't really go through the healing process of looking at which one is feasible, and that doesn't take a lot of finances.
Okay.
So I'm listening, and I'm still listening. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Keep listening, and let's keep doing our side jobs, you know. Until yesterday, Pisca, Sikano Shema, Ezebasha today. Probably you love beadwork. You get 50 cities is enough. It's enough capital to start you,
something.
You know, with something. So boloi, obina, it's not so hard to be. So boloi, big business side chicks, side job. That's a job, no a chick.
Okay, check so next week is Valentine. Hold on there. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho, didn't baby are free. Okay. Pacho, would you? Okay, Pacho, it's you.
When we see side work now, and I might not have to be I'm trying to do because when you make up the idea, or not make up, we didn't make up on one. Or that's fact. I don't want it. They have 5 side works, and then they come at them.
Okay. Pacho, you're at the back of us. Mate. That's I say will be your makeup, but aside that was some for boys. Or train your man
for something.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting you. Maybe if you have gotten a side job to supplement your income, you should also learn to bring others into
definitely
the business.
It will.
Yeah. Yes.
Gradually, no.
Definitely.
Gradually, no. That is one of the benefits of side jobs. I mean, I'm cutting a mumazi be a me na menu ajimu. Inti afezi mu there as no customers in our doors. Ani enyako.
Hello. Hello.
Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Miss call.
About Sanaba. We just have to. Our way, no. You
draw someone into
customers no demand and buy baby. You just have to bring people in. Gradually, you will be.
I'm sure he was not trying to say like you have a side job, but you don't want your people you bring on board to also have side jobs.
I didn't understand it that way. I was looking at the positive side of it.
Okay. Whatever it is, Nipani, if you are not addressing the issue, can call back. But if A1 bread, for instance, look at how he started. Something small. Now look at the number of people who have been employed because of this bread. Or it's in Pempine.
Adding crab pie.
Yes.
And also
and now there is another bread coming up somewhere now. Another
hot
bread
oven.
Hot oven is even there.
You see those who are baking, they know all the bakers. They know all the bakers around.
Hot oven.
But am I said that if you don't know how to bake, because we are talking about cake into ice water. You see, a lot of people don't
They don't know.
Maybe I started because it's good.
Selling ice water.
That is the only thing you
but
get
if you are
100%
there,
profit.
Yes. If you are there now, even with finding capital, a period of 6 months or 3 months. Say, it's beads I want, or it's artwork I want. Now when you are going hairdressing, at least is it aquaba or something? We take something. So do ice water, selling of ice water, kaka, maybe 3 months. You will get the capital. You see, capital needed most of the times no. To mean sorry, even when you are formally employed in a formal sector, no. To mean sorry in casa with the salary, capital.
Salary now
it starts from maybe send the Obeka's salary and then me take his risk, because being an entrepreneur is more of risk than profit. Into say and sorry I no pay me be take his risk, me the salary in na be start ejuma foforo. You see, and no so cry no do baby are open. Because there is no planning.
At times you cry,
you
sleep, we cry.
Hello. Hello. Oh,
I need to call Johnny.
If you say workers.
But I want us to really touch on the challenge. Jifa mentioned some things. There are setbacks. To encourage somebody out there. So, starting and say Nina be Rosie. Nina just say, oh yeah, you're no motor. Oh yeah, you're no koye. It's not like that. Setbacks, baby. This weekend I had a setback. This lady knows about it. I almost cried. I really cried. But in fact,
we actually cry. You really cry. I actually cry sometimes. When I go to bed, ask yourself, like, should I just forget about everything? It actually made me frame something that I have in my mind. So anytime I wake up, it's staring at me. I'm staring at it. The only expensive. I'll try when it comes back. I'll. The only expensive and.
Don't worry. It's okay. Talking about crying, setbacks. My mom, my biological mom, has also started a school. Obi also need be kakra de boa society. Montessori bringing in the kids, taking care of them. And this financial issues we are talking about, how to even transport these kids here and there, bus issue, and the bus I say, or she not say, tomorrow alone, she doesn't sleep. And that is an entrepreneur for she wants to start a small business to even help her society. But look at the setbacks, and sometimes they weigh you down. Sometimes you are like, meton, obi mefa, just for you to sleep. You know that you don't have the peace of mind. You're always planning something.
You have my place where you have a place, then there is change in management of the organization that gave you the place. A new person comes in and goes like, okay, I don't want you to be there, or maybe just I have someone who is also maybe into the same thing. I want to give the place to the person, so you have to move. Like then you see all the money you spend putting things up and everything just gone down the. Actually I cried, like most of the times I cry because when things are not going well and you realize the money, because I've already said that financially I'm not getting help from anyone. It's only my clients. I thank you for patronizing my products. My clients are my number one source of finance. Not my father, not my mother, not any bank. My mother supports me in prayers, of course. If she had the money, she would have given it to me. That I know. But as I was saying, your dad said, this is what you're supposed to do. Go to school, get a PhD, become a lecturer. Go to medical school, become a medical doctor. You say, no,
you are baking cakes.
I want to bake. So like it's for finances, it's my clients. They are the ones helping me. So seriously, you are the best. All those who patronize from Dream Cakes.
But I have a question on the clients.
Okay.
When you are done.
When I'm done. Okay. So that is where the challenge is. It's the money to start is the major challenge.
The money to start, I said the money to continue. Because sometimes you can get the money to start, but sustaining it and continuing it.
If I'm here right now and then, for instance, you three all come together, then look for some nice shop, finished and everything. Come on, proceeds from that will keep the business going. Because people like beautiful things.
Yes.
Once the place is classy, posh, beautiful, they will come and spend. But if the place is not that attractive, but you do good or you have great, they won't come. That was one thing I realized. Because you realize that you are doing something, branding takes, it costs money.
Very expensive.
It takes money.
But sometimes some people also ask, let me just bring this in. Let's see Gary. Gary has no brand by itself.
No. Don't compare Gary to cake or bead making.
I said some people will take it like that because there are some people. Let's take your adage. You say a watch see got
is nicer than the
one that it's true, and people still
actually have that.
You've not heard it before. And go can say watch see got us no. The same watch
Africa here beyond.
And some people have it like that. Say when you beautify it too much, you add price, it's more expensive.
That is it.
By
packaging is expensive. Sometimes you're doing something. For instance, coming Valentine, we actually planning. I do chocolates too. I went for training on how to do.
I was hearing the thing. I don't want to say it. I was hearing it on there.
Oh, okay. So I'm a chocolate. Yeah, I don't make chocolate. I work with chocolate. Not yet. I don't make chocolates yet. So we're looking for boxes to actually put them in, like the real chocolate boxes with the transparent covers and everything. You can't get them in Ghana here unless you import them from AliExpress or something. Those who are in Ghana will tell you, unless you are ordering maybe 500 pieces to 1,000 pieces, they won't import them for you because they also. Look at me. Where am I going to get the money from to order 1,000 pieces of something? So we had to make use of what we have around us, using the bead board, like the bead boxes.
Yeah.
You know, we have some nice ones that you can use. And my business partner is actually, I have someone who actually markets some of my wares for me. Was saying we should at least make some windows there and
so they can see through.
Good. So that it will be see-through. So sometimes, yes, packaging is expensive, but you can also minimize it by going for something that you can use to what's the right word? Improvise. Yeah, you always improvise with what you have around you.
Odo cannot
fancy. If you say more kind there, jifana brofu bebe more kind there. Ideas na baba. Ebi asika no ho ba cheche kakra. Cheche ne cheda no ho ba ye oboto chema no so chede. Obokofo. It's even enye sika ne bebe. Another nzama ni bi wo a wedwuma no starting kaskate but it's oringin nzama bi wo there. I'm sure you but there eko to offend eko shipping as shipping never can do. Shipping. Amanone. I'm the one teaching. But all that we are encouraging you there, let's improvise into them. Me and younger say around. Ebiana ebe here toothpick. Efechi wona ekotwa offend bamboo offend.
Oh, shipping mango tree.
Ewa sansan ho ana emine emde offend kubedua abedua training finfin sansan wa enya wudua na che improvise. My younger say environment you should be able to use magifara kanyin mama yen spend so much na efewe wienu na as sika bebre akom nso mo babam na osa etasa yenya na dam oboboyen nti ani one drencha with sisi me besiaba me ringin me edwuma. What are some of the I just want us to re-mention some of the things in zaman kitty be able to we can go in for as our side job. Mabutuma buena. And I'm very interested in this because sisi anu mesafu yen honza madoso. Fiti eni siko siyen nas oye sika. Sika no so odoso. Sika no doso pa. And we need most of yen mesafu bi fide yenya support for yenye benyin bi wo wonche na sana. We too much support but should it always be a man supporting you? Can't I support myself? It's be me if na boss wa be brothers one prayer sika ji baby one prayer
we are tired there's someone's son one salary with the person but at the end
didn't the person know that he was somebody's son and the person came for you?
Don't allow any go further. And you don't go further. Or don't talk. I never fast
the little things that we can do as myself for but to my brain sikaka dem be yanka oh brother mom credit and cry and to 20 cedis mama to stop all these. What are some of the little things that we can do then myself for but to my brain sikaka kanka
even selling credit.
Okay.
No, but you know, like one of you said, is that personality? Hey,
I said it.
Credit, but don't see yourself highly of it. Like
sometimes it's
too highly. You want to mean your job.
Sometimes I come from Abra Market I stay. I don't know whether you know where Jeremiah's warehouse is. You get there and then getting car. Sometimes it's difficult. You stand there for like 30 minutes, no car to pick drop in. I just carry my margarine bucket on my head and I start walking. People see you on the way. Hey, why are you? So like society has placed a certain tag on you. Like, oh, a beautiful girl like this. No, why are you working like that? A beautiful girl like thank you. A beautiful girl like
no, the way we say things.
So it's society. Sometimes society plays like those tags on people. You are a university graduate. You are doing your masters, so you can't work with your hands. You can't.
But you know one thing head. We also have to
you are not hungry. I keep on saying that. Then you are not hungry, or you don't really have any. I don't know.
Go.
Thank you.
Side job no. It's not like the person is hungry and then it's no. It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
Yeah.
The side job is a hobby. You get it. And they work or more. Typically they need the money.
They need the money.
Sikane and swam, so they need it.
Extra job.
And those two sides in the nano, you can clearly see how they execute their services. Obiye ne hobby no. Ewo the way, the passion, even for survey wa. Send your baby no. You find a shop. A lot of I know quite a number of teachers engage in shops. On my phone school 2:00, then they go to their shops. Obi o no ma. Otinase be onto.
So I think customer relation is also
talk about that.
Very, very
but
key.
You know that gives you a picture of why the person is into that.
Yeah.
So when you go and it's the person's hobby, not that Nisi can know, but I want to be engaged. I want to find something else doing. No, I was saying you're not so bad carry. Oh, madam, many of the even when you're just going for window shopping, they have a different way of attending to you. Or it's like credit, as I am saying. You can be at work, and still then sell. You tell your people that you have credit. We buy credit. Mobile money. So you have an extra phone, and it's something you are doing. Credit is the scratch card. Obiapa, depending on how, even if the workplace is so small, you can still do it. Something. You are not getting they will tell you that they don't get that much. But say a little drops of water and they make a mighty ocean. So imagine 10 pesos, 15 pesos, 20 pesos. Na say so tariff si omo dia be MTN so omo te wa ne so omo te Vodafone te na so nesa within a week me talk at be 30 Ghana cedis. I just imagine you are wondering say din na yes ye adwuma momo yes almost side job na it's true, yeah, almost side job na and so na to so you don't really need much. I feel that if it is sincerely a side job, like
that is your livelihood.
You don't need much capital.
Yeah.
You don't need that huge.
I'm concerned about the capital issue. We are saying we don't need much. We need little.
How much is much?
How much is much? Obia only be as you say, or share what if you or person starting business, but and still on the capital issue only. That's what they cry. So
with Obia only business, it means that this is not a side job.
Side job for the person.
I'm not even talking about the fact that it's a side job. The person now wants to be an entrepreneur.
The person wants to be
the person start?
Yes, you start from somewhere. Because
where is the somewhere?
Listen, imagine that you have a dream. I have my own dream, and I am working at it, but. It will serve my community all right. The capital, it's capital intensive. I need money. I need like 10,000 cedis to execute that plan I have. However, where am I going to get it? I don't have it now. So the little things I will do are kakran. I will be gather
last time when I will
start doing it.
A lady came in and was like, "Oh, madam, please, I beg you, anything you have, I want to sweep, I want to clean, anything you have, let me do for you so that you pay me." So people are actually serious. Like
there are some people who are mowing
when you go
gardens.
to Accra, you see people with wheelbarrows and shovels and stuff.
So you do it
from community
water, they will just come and water your flowers, and you give them.
And
something.
Look at
windscreen. Yeah, look at these things.
It gets me bored, but I feel
50% at the end of the day, they know how much it makes.
Big cities, no. And these people being involved when our own small community. Cape Coast is not that big, and yet you don't find people doing.
They'll say like everyone knows me here, so I want to go out there and go and.
Then like you said, she's not hungry. You are not hungry. You are not serious.
Say hungry, they'll be hungry.
Hungry, but
you need
your Obia for small words, bra. Because I'm gonna moderate. Obia Ella for small words, very little.
Oh, the way I'm not doing little. I'm doing much. I think basically we've talked about entrepreneur. Even though we are saying we have to supplement our income, the main thing here is about how to really start a business. And we had our sister here talking to us about how she started her business. She was lucky to have something she saved. But we are trying to encourage Obia Owofie. Obia Owofie say, don't wait so be nyasi kake bi e dia start dia ya bobo nyama bebre so obetumi aye in your own small corner. Nti just do bibi nkaka na fa gather sika and then start what you really want to do. And no so no ya ka say o start here and say you begin to reap. Challenges beba abutre now they are risk no any na wom, but you take your time one step at a time. Definitely your dream will be achieved.
Me too. Another thing, like Ella has said it, but know yourself. Who onipana you want to be an entrepreneur? Know yourself. There's something they call SWOT analysis.
Yeah.
Your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and the threats. You want to be an entrepreneur. This is me, Anita. What are my strengths? There say Obia shower roba we jumem now so make am koye medjuma unim ni ametumi aye na no aso back shop. No, know your strengths, know you the individual, know your weaknesses. When there are opportunities, how will I maximize it? When there are threats, how will I approach it? Inti jenini na in your circle. Now, what is best for you? You have come up with ideas. You know yourself. In case this doesn't work, it's like investing your money. Me what 2 billion. Medical shame na say it means I have the strength to do it. But say one Ghana creative to na me brasia. It means I don't have the. Am I in a good position to be an entrepreneur? Like, it is something we have to sit down and really think about it, analyze ourselves, now before we take that risk. Okay. Because entrepreneurship there.
Last one.
Entrepreneurship is risk taking. If you don't have the heart for risk taking,
don't try.
Don't waste your money. Or don't dream too big. Start small and then build upon it. I prefer you at one place. Growth is important, yes. But where you grow to a certain point and then your decline rate is so high that you just fall, and then you are down there. Than for you to be at the introductory stage but making profits, I think that is good. So risks involving.
Sika samaze ehuhia pe bibi foforo ye eye adwuma ye gitum but pe bibi foforo ye obama sika ba am also etuma ya adoya ma obi today baba sponsor ye program ehwa ye adwuma foforo bi e na ba sponsor ye na ehwa ehwa it's here down by that is what I want to talk to you about. Again, mama peda I mean kind there. And sometimes no so obehia there you team up with people. It shouldn't always be you. Team up with people. Nkofa we na wona adwen yakor. As all peda we na we mbom na wonye bibi na won tumpon. Etasa. Ela baka yen aboafo. Itela aboafo.
And then me mpabwane she odo kakre but we say no hwachi na kasa but she's really done a good job. Thumbs up. Hey odo. Okay, it's today you see we are looking very beautiful as usual and there's beats na bim. We show earrings na easy. Entrepreneur be na ono so aye we ni entrepreneurship na ye can be any. Makeup, we've talked about makeup. Obi na why any day or they are setting up in a business. She's really thriving. She's doing well. We owe it all to Becky K Spa and Salon Services, and then Gem Beauty Care. This is for Yadasi, Auntie Becky, Pat, Aisha, Beatrice. We thank you all so much for making us look beautiful every Tuesday. Yeni ajihopa, yeni so. And also, you see, you're supplementing your drinks. Juice against attach milk. There's supplementing going on here. Into another entrepreneur was starting Yama Wing Kakra. We here, Auntie Fosti. For all your occasions, juice, so below, ataji milk, asana, pito, ninina, obeyama. Yeah, that's your crew members. So we are really grateful for always making the time to be with us on the show. We are so grateful. Nyameya Adoma. Next week, you see the love day. Valentine. Until Nyame Adoma next week, we want to talk about love or relationship. Yeah, take a break. Yes, next week we'll bring you very, very interesting, a very interesting topic. We are doing Operation 5 Girls. Any lady out there within this environs, Elmina, Cape Coast, if you need to get on board, just give us a call. You're serious ladies. Just give us a call for training. So call the number on your screen 02075666185. Just call. They'll hand you over to us now. You do work with Sheni Panensa. Operation 5 Girls 2019. We are no one here. Until you can't sign here in Mubesia. Madam Jifa, we are so grateful. Dream Cakes and more. If you need your cakes, just contact her. We'll see you next week. Nyame Adoma. Bye.
Okay, supplement.
We are supplementing our mom.